A very warm welcome to all gathered here today at C.V. Bandari Jain College. We are here for a significant workshop organized by the IIC cell on the theme Intellectual Property Rights. Intellectual property rights or IPR play an important role in promoting innovation, creativity and growth. This initiative is aligned with World Intellectual Property Day, which is celebrated on April 26th, aim to increase awareness and understanding of the crucial role that IPR plays in promoting innovation. Through this event, we seek to engage and educate participants about the different aspects of intellectual property rights, raise awareness about challenges regarding the well-being of our planet and the life it supports, recognize and reward the outstanding efforts of students and faculty who have successfully filed IPR for the innovative ideas. Now I invite Selva to deliver the welcome speech.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of C.P. Bandari Jain College and the Institution Innovation Council Cell, I warmly welcome you all to this important workshop on intellectual property rights. We are truly honored to have with us our chief guest and resource person, Professor Jashwant Singh Ji. Sir, we are privileged to welcome you to our institution and we are eager to learn from your experience and knowledge. Your insights will surely help us understand intellectual property rights in a more practical and meaningful way. I extend a warm welcome to our respected principal, Professor Usha Rao ma'am, whose guidance and encouragement constantly inspire us to strive for excellence. I also extend a heartfelt welcome to our vice principal, Professor Shubha ma'am, for her continuous support and active involvement in all our academic and co-curricular initiatives. A special welcome to our event coordinator and all our esteemed faculty members who have worked with dedication to organize and support this program. Most importantly, I warmly welcome you, my dear friends. Your presence today makes this workshop meaningful, and I am confident that together we will gain new knowledge and perspectives that inspire us in our academic journey and future careers. With these words of welcome, let us begin this enlightening session. And now I request the MC to kindly take the program forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Selva, for your warm welcome speech. Now, to introduce our respected guest for today, I would now like to call upon Sabiha to introduce the guest.
Good afternoon, everyone present here. I am here to welcome our chief guest, Jashwant Singh Ji sir. Sir is self-motivated insurance banking finance professional with over 16 years of experience in insurance and financial service. Sir also works in statutory licensing, cyber security, audit and compliance. Sir has filed and published patent in insurance, funds and smart and embedded system using DNA mapping to ensure and track financial investment, artificial intelligence based on display and interactive for banking sector. Filed and received grant of patent from Intellectual Property Office, United Kingdom policy. Sir has conducted IRDA section and classes for insurance and Institution of India courses and development, editing and development study material. Thank you.
Thank you, Sabiha, for that introduction. To honor our guest, I now request our Vice Principal, Ms. Shubha ma'am, to kindly come forward and present a token of our respect and gratitude to Professor Jashwant Singh Ji.
Right, patents, copyright, trademarks. I think you get an idea regarding the same, how to file, how to register with them.
We are all was eager to gain knowledge from today's session. With great pleasure, I invite our resource person, Professor Jashwant Singh Ji, to address the gathering and share his valuable insights on intellectual property rights. Sir, the stage is yours.
So good noon everyone. Okay, what is IPR? Great. So that's a copy actually written over there on the screen itself. So basically, intellectual property rights talks about the human being, what kind of innovations, what kind of new things who might come up in the market. Okay? So a patent can be given, or particular intellectual property could be given for an individual or for a company. Even it's given for a company, it is an individual was behind that. Okay? So in that case, how it is valuable for you, how it is valuable for your organization as well. I believe most of them are first year students?
Yes.
First year. Okay. So in the second or third year, you might be having a concept of royalty accounts. Royalty
I
accounts.
think second sem they will be studying.
Oh.
First year, in second sem they'll study.
Okay, so you'll be having a concept, this is the first semester? Yeah, so in the second semester, you'll be having royalty accounts. To just come up with a simple example. Whose birthday is this month? Anyone's birthday this month? No? Yes? Okay, so what's the usual song you get it on your birthday? Correct. So that happy birthday song was copyrighted. It had an intellectual property rights. And imagine, only I think somewhere in 2010 or something, it went to the public. So basically, till that time, that person was invented or made that lyrics of the song, he was getting the royalty till date. So you can imagine, it's not only particular property, it could be a song, it could be a copyright, it could be a business design, it could be a trademark as well. Okay? So we'll just take a basic thing that what we'll be studying in this session. Yeah. So basic is importance, types, and some certain real world examples. So it will give you a foundational knowledge. Is it fine, ma'am, if I talk like this itself?
I think the voice is...
Voice is audible?
Without the mic.
Without mic is audible?
I think it is audible.
So basically here what happens is we will try to understand the concept, something like how to protect your ideas and creation. Very important. Sometimes it might happen in your life that you would have thought of some idea, but later on that idea would have been done by someone else, and then you said, "Arey, I thought this idea much before, I could have done it." So it is not always late. Make sure that it could be anything. See, very simple thing. You might say that, okay, idea could be a bigger one, idea could be a smaller one. Example, you can solve a problem for BBMP as well. That how to segregate the waste, how do you make sure that the waste is collected? How do you make sure that during online examination, students do not copy the exams? So example, Hacker Rank, one company has come up with an observation. So they are giving you an online test. If you are copying it online, the camera or the system itself will detect that this is copied and disqualify the candidates. I tell you very recent example. My MBA students from a very top B school from Bangalore, they appeared for the examination. Despite half of them, they are, we can say, not mannerless or something like that. I told them that always go with your preparation, things will be in your favor. They thought that anyways it's exams, no, it's online exams, we'll try to do it. They try to connect the system and they displayed the question and the other students were prompting them the answers. Company took the examination, they got 80% and they thought that they'll get the score. They said that you have been debarred to enter in this company for the next 3 years. You are not allowed to take examination for this company and group of so-and-so companies. And remember, the package for that company was 24 lakhs. It was Bloomberg company. So we feel that it is something like a cat when it is drinking the milk thinks that nobody is watching, but somebody is watching. So basically, Hacker Rank was one particular website which has taken. See, remember, today it is very, very evident. If you give me your mobile phones, if you give me your Google Chrome, I can actually get the entire data that which all the websites you have browsed, where all things you have done. Correct? Very important, because today we are living in an age of data. So how these things is there? Today you can see a very evident thing. We used to go to banks. Today banks have come to your smartphones. So how that could be possible? Paytm has filed the patent. Zerodha has filed the patent with all their trading strategies or so many other things as well. That could be very heavy for you to understand, but So what is an IPR? It's a legal right that protect your creations of human intellect. We are talking about artificial intelligence, but you cannot beat the human stupidity. That is there everywhere. Okay? So here think of their ownership rights for intangible assets. You might be suing this in your balance sheet, tangible and intangible. Intangible means what? It cannot be physically touched, which can only the services or the benefits can be perceived. So intangible could be what? Very important, goodwill. So if I tell you what is your goodwill means, it's all depend on you, how you ace very well in your academic exams and how do you cope up with your career as well. Similarly, it could be intellectual property rights, could be trademark. Nike, you know very well, Nike, that tick is like this. But we know very well, most of the copy tick will be like this, the tick will be something like this. Tommy Hilfiger. Have you heard about Tommy Hilfiger?
Yes, sir.
I've seen one t-shirt somewhere in the market, it's a Tommy Hilfiger. So you can see that how these things have been there. Puma,
Yes.
can be PYUMO as well. So remember, it's very evident. Nowadays, people are obsessed with the brand, but remember, you yourself are the brand for yourself. Branding itself is a cost for you. You have seen recently that how iPhone has their own intellectual property rights. I saw a very crazy day that that particular phone in the Mumbai when the BKC complex iPhone was opened, student or even individual have actually put 3 days leave. They've all come there from Jamnagar, Delhi and all. They have bought the phone as if they have got some kind of big World Cup itself. So you can see that and remember next day itself, Samsung came with an ad on the paper. They gave that this is something like a tiffin box. Why are you wasting your money on tiffin box? See, same Android phone, same iOS phone. Even if you say hello, that hello voice will come in the same way. Correct? Now it all depends on how do you perceive this information. Right? Therefore, they grant exclusive rights. Exclusive means right, the rights will be given only to you as well. Creator. Who is the creator? The person who comes up with a creation, owner, allowing them to benefit from their innovation or creative work. Benefit means what? From my own creation, I will get benefited. Benefit means what? Money in your account, no? Very simple. There are patents which has given you more than $10 million I'm talking about. So $10 million means, 1 million means how much? Any idea? 1 million means 10 lakhs. So 10 million means 1 crore. 1 crore into 87, you just see what's your net worth. Okay? Apart from that, every time you use that patent, anybody uses that patent, you will get a royalty. See, there are two things. I have come up with a patent, I'll start my own company, or I give my patent to someone else, I keep getting royalty for every sale as well. So that's the thing. This incentivizing, because I should get some kind of incentive as well. Creativity by preventing unauthorized use by others. Sometimes happen, no, that you can't take an unauthorized use. Could be happen, no? It happens in most of the movies and songs as well. Somebody has copied my song. You can see most of the Bollywood songs we have seen recently that all copied from South Indian movies only. Correct? Or some of the songs which were copied from some of the western suburbs of Africa or European countries and so on as well. Thanks to the social media, today we are getting to know that these songs are copied over there. Right? So, with that, Kannada film industry, Tamil film industry, Telugu film industry, they got to know that if this can be happened, why not start making our movies in different screens as well? That is why today you say KGF, Kantara, all these movies are going into international records. Imagine even in the China and Japan, these movies are blockbuster. Fine? No more ding dong songs and all those things, but the real substance which they are talking about, that is which is going in as well. Then, talking about, there are 4 primary types of IPR. The first one is the patent, protects a new and useful invention, process or machine. It can be scientific or it can be unscientific. There are 2 types. One is design patent and utility patent. Design patent is just you make a design and you file it. Utility is basically you make an object or some kind of prototype as well. Then something like trademark. Trademark could be what? Any trademark means what? For SBI you see logo, chabi. Or some trademark is when the moment you look at the trademark itself, you will get to know. Zomato has a trademark. Swiggy has a trademark. Paytm has a trademark. So remember, they have a brand name, they have a Paytm. By any idea what's the company name of Paytm? You all are using Paytm, right? Nobody is using Paytm? At least you know about Paytm? What's the company name? It's not Paytm. Company name is 197 Communications Limited. Paytm is one particular brand which they have done. PhonePe, it was something else. Now it is PhonePe Limited only. Okay? Then coming with copyright. Copyright, see, trademarks will protect your brand name, logo, slogan used to identify distinguished goods or services. It could be Parle G, it could be Maggie or something else as well. Copyright means protects your original artistic, literary, dramatic and musical work. Artistic work could be what?
Art.
Could be anything related to painting. Mona Lisa painting is there, or that was protected. That only after that, see, after 20 years it will come to public domain, anybody can use. It could be the songs as well. Example, something which is natural you cannot protect. Example, Saregama Padanisa. It is natural for everyone. Those cannot be patented. Then something like literally, very important, where you are studying in the examination, today don't become ChatGPT. You take something of your own, you publish a paper, you publish an article or a research paper, how it is authentic and your own invention. That is more important. Dramatic could be what? Movies, a play, Macbeth. Shakespeare has so many things on his name as well. Then musical works. It could be song. Sometimes we get a lot of claim, no, this song and this story was written by me, this director has copied, this music director has copied. But remember, it all depends on how fast you try to take the copyright for them as well. Then coming with trade secrets, very important, protects confidential business information that gives a company a competitive edge. Usually this will be done most of the financial companies, Zerodha and all these companies. Trade secret means how do you trade? If you come and trade in my platform, you try to get a more advantage, more portfolio analysis. Today your banks are giving you very live analysis. No, the moment you spend something, you get to know. Today Ola and Uber will get to know where you are going on daily basis. Correct? No? They will track you where you are going. Google is there, no? Correct? Even if you try to lie at your home, remember Google is there behind you. Right? Very important. So remember somebody is watching you. Right? Then coming with what it protects. A new, a non-obvious invention. The invention must be a process, machine, article of manufacture or composition. It can be a substance, it can be a prototype or it can be a design. I am talking about a patent. Duration will be usually for how many years? 20 years. So remember 20 years it cannot be used. After 20 years it will come into public domain, or if you try to come with any kind of additional upgrades. Sometimes you all are using your app, right? You get updates, right? So that invention updates could be there. This is why do you think WhatsApp is the only one which has got a very good edge as well? Instagram, Snapchat, what Snapdeal or Snapchat? Snapchat. So you can see how these innovations have come. So even TikTok was also had their own patent as well. But remember how efficiently it will give you to connect the songs, to connect the other information is very, very important as well. Okay. So example, I have taken one example from India and one example from US as well. The Patent Act. In India we have a Patent Act of 1970 which governs the patent in India. For example, Tata Motor holds the patents for various aspects of vehicle technology. Today we are coming with driverless car. We are also hearing about driverless metro, which will come in this yellow line soon as well. So how it will be done? Today we see that robots are coming into the public place as well. Of course, robots has some kind of dangerous. Some robots in the China have actually came and attacked the individual. Imagine human being attacking human being, we can understand. Now next robots, no, they'll make your life miserable if you do not understand the technology as well. Then word example, have you heard about ibuprofen? Painkiller? So that was done. How many of you are aware of Dolo 650? We almost took like a snacks during COVID-19. No? Correct? No. So this Dolo 650 was actually done by one formulation, not entire thing, one small formulation was done by one company based out of Ahmedabad called Ambalal Sanabai Enterprises. That formulation was given to one company which prepares this Dolo 650, which is called Micro Labs. Have you heard about Micro Labs? They have a college also.
Yeah,
Surana College, yeah. So Micro Labs is there where they have this one, and Dolo 650 was a rapid sale. Covishield, Covaxin. Covaxin has got a very big name for Bharat Biologicals because it was a 100% Indian vaccine. Then Covishield vaccine came with collaboration with 3 institutions, which is that Serum Institute from Pune, Oxford University from UK, and AstraZeneca Pharmaceuticals from UK as well. But it was manufactured in Pune, Hyderabad. And remember, even Russia came with one of the finest vaccine called Sputnik. But the entire vaccine was manufactured in Hyderabad, Dr. Reddy's laboratories itself. So imagine, India was the only country which came with 3 vaccines. India had a capacity. Of course, America, they came with 2. Which was that? America came with Pfizer and America came with Johnson and Johnson. Both are very dangerous. Johnson and Johnson you are all using, right? Most of you?
Baby product.
It's for babies. But big babies and big babies are also using those. Right? But remember, yeah. Why? Because for Johnson and Johnson in US, case was filed that asbestos cancerous element was done. So please remember, do not even focus. See, Maggi was banned.
Yeah.
After Maggi ban, how many types of noodles have come? Hakka noodles, Appa noodles, Amma noodles. Correct? No. So it has given an edge for those things as well. See how mindset was there in India. When you talk about a paste, it was only Colgate. People used to come to my house as a guest, they say, I need Colgate. I said, we don't keep Colgate. You don't brush only, you're educated. So we brush, but we are using Dabur Red. We are not using Colgate. They think everything as a Colgate. So that was the mindset. The moment I see you something like blue color soap, they'll say this is Pakka Rin only. If I show you something means this is Nirma, Surf Excel. So that mindset was done. The moment if I say bike taxi means everybody are focusing on Rapido. Rapido started this. But remember this was done by Uber and different others as well. So ibuprofen was also there. All your vaccines also comes under that. It could be cancer. So remember companies like, there's 2 companies in India which Dr. Reddy and one more company, I forgot the name. It is somewhere like Suven Life Sciences something. They come up with a cancer treatment tablet. Right now they have not got the patent. Things are coming that you don't have to go with too many processes of cancer treatment. Taking tablet only for 60 days, 30 days itself will survive as well. So that could be a human thing. But remember, somebody is stopping them not to come with that. Because if they come, the other person diagnostic services business will be impacted. So those nexus would be there. But you should not stop your invention. Something for human mankind, it is always acceptable. Coming with trademarks, very important, a sign, a design, expression that identifies, distinguishes the source of goods and service. You'll get to know that the moment I show you the logo means I'll get to know, okay, this is from Wipro, this is from Infosys, this is from SBI. Very important. So that you get it for how many years?
10 years.
10 years. So basically you have a patent office website where the registration process is very simple. Today, to make it more easy, they themselves have given all the video tutorials as well. So you have to create, how do you create your Gmail account? Simply you can create your account, you can start filing the patents as well. You have certain forms, certain formats, certain information you have to fill up. Automatically you can go step by step as well. Wherever they give a mandatory field, a star mark, that is where you have to make sure that these are the mandatory things. So example, Parle-G well-known brisket brand has its name and logo trademark to prevent others from using a similar brand identity. Amul is very famous now, with a small baby used to come. So make sure that that cannot be copied by someone else. Then Nike swoosh logo, Coca-Cola brand name are globally recognized trademarks. So that's why remember, Reliance came with Coca-Cola with what? They came with Campa Cola. Today the Campa Cola has already taken 27% market share of Pepsi but the best juice is available in your home. We don't try to drink that. We go outside and we drink all junk food, junk fruits like real Tropicana and all those things. So you should be careful with what is required for your body and what is required for your health. Especially after COVID-19 pandemic, people have become health conscious. So they try to verify and read. Do you sometimes read and take certain items?
Yes.
That's a good habit. Otherwise, if you don't take, gone, right? So coming with trademarks, copyright is very important. Copyright can be give you an ownership up to 60 years. How many years? 60. Now 60 years is an average lifespan for an individual. Imagine if you make a copyright which is very famous. Happy birthday song, I told you right, it went up to 60 years. Okay? So film like Ladakh has copyright that protected script, music, cinematography. So Copyright Act of 1957 is there. So it could be what? It could be literary, it could be dramatic, musical, artistic works. It could be software, books and music and films as well. J.K. Rowling, have you heard about J.K. Rowling?
Yes.
Harry Potter, she was almost in a verge of committing suicide. But remember, she was on a social support from the US government. She wrote the book, and today she has her own charities as well today. Okay? So protect by copyright, preventing others from reproducing the books without permission. Right? Trade secrets could be what? Protecting confidentiality that is not generally known to the public and gives the company a competitive edge. It could be what? Something like a formula. Today in Instagram you get, no, Dadaji have made a tail. If that tail you try to put it, your hair will grow. And that one, something is there, no, Adivasi tail. So remember, those people were not aware. When they got to know that, they immediately took the patent, they immediately took the trade secret for that. Right? People were not aware, no, because they don't know at all, indigenous people. So government has given them the support. Duration is what? For such trade secret, it is indefinite. It is your trade secret, it's only for you. It happens, no, mail kote puliyogre, but they have not taken the trade secret. That's the only difference what they have done. Okay? So example, the proprietary research and process used by the well-known Indian sweet shop to make its famous sweets could be considered as a trade secret. Venkateshwara Sweets was very famous from Mysore itself. So it was famous for what? Mysore Pak. Now that Mysore Pak is also being claimed by Chennai as well. They say that no geographical tag should come to Chennai and not to Mysore, because that time it was entire Mysore region was coming under Chennai territorial limits as well. Then highly guarded formula for Coca-Cola is one of the most famous example of trade secret. But mind you, the trade war and all these things happening between US and India and all those things, even though before also, even after also, I am not with any of the US product. Coca-Cola is nothing but just a draining thing. A normal water is also fine, but we don't know how much it is impacting the health as well. Remember one Minto Fresh was there in the market. That was removed from the market because people have done the experiment. The moment you put the Minto Fresh in the Thumbs Up and Coca-Cola, it is getting kind of ballistic missile itself, right? So very, very difficult. You have to make sure that these things are not at all taken into consideration. Then coming with IPR filings, basically, if you want to file in India, this is the process. For individual, the filing fees is 1,600. So if you feel 1,600 is very expensive for you, 20 people can come together and file. So 20 people means your cost will be how much? 80 rupees. Sometimes Bangalore University, colleges or certain members like FICCI, Karnataka Federation Chamber, they will try to sponsor if you have a good idea as well. Then request for examination. Once you file, you have to call for an examination. Basically, you have to go to Chennai. If you are not going to Chennai, you can do it over Zoom call as well, and you get a 4,000 rupees you have to pay. The patent will be given. Large entities means for companies. For companies, the filing fees is 8,000. Examination for them is 20,000. So these are government fees and don't include professional charges. Professional charges means what? You read by yourself. Today's session you got the basic idea. You do further reading. You master the skill in Patent Act and you do it by yourself. If you try to do it with a lawyer, you have to pay how much? 10,000, 75,000, and even in lakhs as well. Trademarks, what's the fees? 4,500. E-filing means what? What do you mean the e-filing?
Electronic.
It's complete electronic filing. For organization, it is 9,000 rupees. Copyright, it is how much? 500 per work. If you make a song, you feel that this song could be a super hit in upcoming time. You make a copyright of that, and if that song is example translated in any other languages, you might get that as well. Imagine for every time that tune was played in all the big hotels for happy birthday, how many royalty they would have got. It's just a happy birthday to you, that's all, right? So cinema, artistic, the respective work would be there. This is the fees in the US. So remember, compared to India, compared to any other country, India is the most cheapest organization. So example, in US, you are spending approximately how much? How much? 3,290 into 87. How much does it come? 2.5 lakhs. Where is 2.5 lakhs and where is 1,600? Almost, you can say that your 5 days pizza bill. Correct? Could be possible. How the companies would be there? So these are the respective filings would be there. But the filing compared to the Indian market is very high. But if you file it in India, you will also get an international recognition as well. Okay? Then why startup need IPR? For very important, because it's your own startup, no? Somebody will copy your idea, somebody else might come up this. If you try to protect the idea, they will, if they try to take your idea, they have to pay you what? Royalty. Very good. So secure funding. So if you have a very good this one IP portfolio, the investor will come and invest in your company at very cheap rate. They'll say there are many companies who will converse. Ratan Tata is invested in Shantanu Naidu's company, telling that first 3 years I don't want to take any interest. After 3 years I'll become equity shareholders. Imagine if that time he gave 200 crores. Today Shantanu Naidu after Ratan Tata is holding more than 10,000 crores as well. Right? So competitive advantage, IPR means what? What is the unique thing that will be covered? Monetization means what? You start making money out of your invention. Attracts talent, of course. Don't drain your talent in unnecessary things. Try to come up with something innovative. You can't say that I can't do innovative. The worst person also has sometimes done the best innovation in the world as well. Okay? So example, a startup with a patented technology can license it to larger companies earning royalties without having to manufacture the product itself. Have you heard about company like Infosys, Wipro and all those things? There are many, some of the females I have met across, they have actually done a patent for Wipro and Infosys. Later they got to know that this is the valuation. They quit the job. They are pursuing their own hobby and dream. Every year they are earning a royalty of not less than 20 crores. Imagine. So that could be there. Okay. So it might be there that what can I do? So this is the stage where you can start learning, think about new innovation. Identify a problem from the market, come with some kind of innovation for that. And if that innovation, if you are trying to solve a problem, remember that's a business opportunity for you. Right? So how does it come? Indian startup with strong IP portfolio, Biocon, Bharat Biotech. Bharat Biotech came with which one? Covaxin. And remember, Covaxin was the only vaccine, and second vaccine was Covishield, which has to be proven to be correct. Pfizer and Johnson, those who have taken in America, no, the frequency of heart attack, the frequency of mental illness is very high compared to these vaccines as well. Byju's, though Byju's is not there, but remember, once upon a time his logo, everything was very effective as well. Today he became completely zero, but remember, he made money with his patents and with his intellectual ideas as well. Okay? So global startups are there. Teslas, they're coming with driverless car. Correct? No? You would have seen this Doraemon and Nobita and all those things in your day, no? There could be a future reality that one day we don't have to travel. We have to simply fix something on our head and we keep traveling as well. Could be possibility. That has become reality always. Gadget, right? Then something like Airbnb. What is Airbnb? Airbnb, have you heard about? Where you can book something on rental basis as well at cheaper cost, and Stripe is something related to finance. So I will try to take a last case study on simple thing. There are two, startup A and startup B. First one is very intelligent, a wise. Second one is a careless. Let us read this case study. Developed by Revolutionary App, they patented the unique software algorithm and trademarketed their brand name. When a competitor tried to copy their app, they were able to use their IP to sue for infringement. Infringement means what? You have copied my idea. You can't do it without my permission. If I give you a permission, you have to give me some kind of royalty. So this is where startup A was very effective. Startup B, he developed a similar app, but he did not go for patent. What happened? A larger company made a patent out of that, and today they are benefiting out of that. This is how the story. So the moral of the story comes is protect your ideas. A great idea without protection is a vulnerable idea. So these are some of the interesting facts at the last. Happy birthday song. The tune was copyrighted for decades. Its copyright owners earned billions in royalties for commercial use. The song entered public domain in 2016. Means what? 60 years back he patented. Now 2016 anybody can use, no royalty will be given, because for all copyright the maximum year is how much? 60 years. Okay? Trade secret are a big deal. Kentucky Fried Kitchens, KFC, at the age of 65, this person was almost thought of committing suicide. He made wealth out of those things as well. Okay? Copyright is an automatic. In many countries, copyright protection is automatic upon creation of a work. You don't need to register, but register can provide. Today, if you do any of your song on Instagram, you can also prove in the market that this song and this style is mine. So that can be considered as a copyright as well. Okay? Patents are public disclosure. So remember, whenever you file a patent, any patent which is impacting public will be a problem. Any patent which can become a useful for public, government will grant you that particular patent. Anything which is harmful, mathematical models which is already there in the existing market, this cannot be patented as well. So IP is a valuable assets and so on as well. Okay? So these are the interesting facts. These are the landscape. You can go to the Government Initiative Startup India website or the Office of Controller General website. You can find more details how to find as well. Geographical location, you can see GI tags are given for Darjeeling tea, Kanchipuram silk saree, GI tag for Davangere benne dosa, Maddur vada. So these tags are given for the government, so that tag represents some kind of uniqueness of that particular place as well. So these are the key takeaways. How many types? Patent, trademark, copyright and trade secrets. So whichever you feel like where your innovation and creative works can be honored, you can think about that. So Government of India has come today. India is very, very far. The first country which is very much highest in patent filing is Israel. Second country is USA. Third is South Korea and Singapore. I think India is standing at somewhere between 25th rank. Being a large population, we have to make sure that today China is also doing. See, remember, countries are investing heavily on the research so that the public over there cannot search for opportunities outside. They are staying in that country itself. Today it has been done from your academics. You have to start. Doesn't mean that you become age of 35, 40, 50, 60 and then you think of. There are cases. Recently I got one case from Kerala, a 13-year-old boy. He has made his father as a AI assistant and he created some kind of invention out of that. Today is already making millions of rupees as well. He has already made his financial journey very inevitable as well. So that's for today. Any questions? No questions? Yeah, any questions are there, you can ask or you can post as well. And remember, after the session, you should at least go home. You're all on Instagram. There are so many Instagram channels out there on trademark and patent. Please follow them. Try to learn an aspect, and if you have any idea, try to write it down. Now remember, it cannot be only one. How many people I said can file a patent? 20. So come together, brainstorm, and come up with an idea, and that idea could change your life. They say no, an idea can change your life. That's a reality. Thank you.
Anybody else?
Thank you so much, sir, for that enlightening session. Now I would like to call upon Amana to deliver the vote of thanks and express our gratitude to all who made today's event a success.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's my pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks for today's workshop on intellectual property rights, organized by the IIC cell of C.B. Bandari Jain College. First, a heartfelt thank you to Professor Jaswant Singh Ji, our esteemed resource person. This session was not only insightful but also highly practical. You helped us see how intellectual property impacts our everyday lives, and your real-world examples made complex ideas easy to understand and apply. We are deeply grateful to our principal, Professor Usha Rao, for your constant encouragement and support. Ma'am, your leadership makes events like this possible and meaningful. A sincere thank you to our Vice Principal, Professor Shubha Raghavendra, for your guidance and support. Your presence today added great value. Special thanks to our IIC event coordinators for organizing today's session so seamless. And to all our faculty members, your support and encouragement continue to inspire us every day. We also thank the institution's Innovation Council for giving us this platform to learn and grow. Finally, a big shout out to all my fellow students. Your enthusiasm and engagement made the session lively and interactive. I'll leave you with this thought: ideas are powerful, but action is what makes them unstoppable. Thank you.
Thank you, Amana. With that, we come to end of today's workshop. On behalf of C.V. Bandari Jain College and the IIC cell, I sincerely thank all of you for your active participation. Thank you for listening patiently. Wishing you all a wonderful day ahead.